Hi there, BattleTech and MechWarrior fans. Welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a mega video. I've got my long-time friend here who's joining me for this unboxing. So it'd be great from him to see what he thinks of some of the mechs that we'll be pulling. But before I really start getting down into the video itself, I really want to introduce Ben to you. So I'll let him explain how long he's playing and also why he got involved in BattleTech.
Yeah, thanks a lot. So thanks for having me today. So I started playing probably like mid 80s, I think, and it's because I saw some guys playing at a convention, small local convention, and this was before there were many minis available. They made their own, sculpted their own. They were really good, and we saw it with some friends, and we just thought that was like a cool game, and jumped in, never looked back.
What is it that you like about BattleTech?
So after dipping our toe in with the actual game itself, I kind of got into the lore around it. So the background, obviously, it was quite sparse at the beginning, just with a few products that were out at that time. But as it's developed over decades, it's filled out, and it's a really well thought out, functioning kind of universe.
I think you're right there, Ben. I think the lore in itself, you can make a few epic soap operas and movies from. It's just great, and the characters, the depth that they go into the characters as well. What's one of your favourite moments in BattleTech in terms of gameplay?
Oh, well, I think probably when we used to play kind of campaign settings, so you'd have not just one-off fights, but where you'd have a unit that you would create the characters of the mech warriors, play some of the role-playing game sort of side of things, the mech warrior game in with that as well, and develop a small mercenary unit, try and keep it alive, survive, feed off battlefield salvage and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Any memorable moments? Okay, that's fine. Ben can't think of any memorable moments at the moment, but whilst we're doing the video, hopefully he'll have time to think of a moment that he's really particularly enjoyed. I can remember a few more recently. I remember one of our NPC mech warriors running along a cliff edge, and he fires a PBC into the grand combat of things from the high up on the cliff top, gets a headshot and crits a cockpit, takes it out. First shot he fires as well when he comes onto the board. Yeah, it's just amazing some of the stuff that happens in BattleTech. I think that's one of the things that I enjoy about the game, the way it can turn very quickly. Right, so anyway, we're going to the clan invasion blind boxes over here. You'll see over on the left, I've got a full display of 9 boxes. They haven't been tampered with or anything like that, so they came as is. And then on the right here, I've got 10 more further boxes, which I just bought in like small lots as I've been like accumulating my vast collection. And as normal, Mimi's there crying because she wants a ball out. That's my little Frenchie. But anyway, so Ben's going to be my wonderful assistant here. He's going to be opening up the mechs. Start with ones in there from the display. Go for it, Ben. Let's see what we'll go for.
Okay,
and also, one. For some of you more serious collectors, we'll put those mechs back so you can have a good look at what you get in a typical display. So whether you want to buy a single box or go for the full display of 9.
Okay, so first one.
So whilst Ben is pulling some of the mechs out and things, that looks like a flashman. Is it, Ben? Is it a flashman?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's bring that in closer. Yeah, that is definitely a flashman. Am I correct?
You are.
Yeah, can you show the card to the camera? That's it. Brilliant. That's the flashman. Star League era mech. Comstar use it a lot. It's actually in the Comstar, one of the Comstar Force packs that you get. He will be available. Sorry, and I'm going to be using that in tomorrow's campaign that we're playing at our local gaming store. That's a great pull, and in fact, that's something I was looking for. And in fact, in terms of like pulls that I'm looking for from these particular ones, obviously you'll get clan mechs and inner sphere mechs. I'm really looking to get about 12 mechs thereabouts for inner sphere, so we can do a Wolf Dragoons kind of unit perhaps, or a Merc unit of 12 mechs, and a couple of stars that I can probably do as either Jade Falcon or the Fire Horses or Clan Helion. I think it is one of the two anyway. Ben, what do you think of the Flashman?
No, it's good. It's a nice sculpt. So this is one of the ones that would have come in what 2039.
2075 TRO,
Oh, okay.
the technical readout. So yeah, right from the outset, I think the Star League version with the Lost Tech had double heat sinks, great energy platform mech, moves 5'8". I don't think it jumps. It's only 5-tonner. Great utility in terms of like being able to push out firepower, and it's got great armor as well. I think it has over 200 points of armor in the classic game. I'm not sure because I don't play much Alpha Strike. That's something that we're trying to get into at some point. But that's a great, fantastic first pull. Well done, Ben. That's nice. Let's see what else we get. I really do like that pull. That's really nice.
Okay. Well, King Crab.
Oh, wow. This looks like, yeah, so that is definitely a king crab. You can't mistake that chassis. 100-ton behemoth with autocannon 20s in various configurations. A beast of a mech. I think this was originally devised by, is it Kerensky? He asked for something that would have the full firepower to bring on assaults and big fights. It's a great looking mech as well, and it paints up really nicely as well, so that's a fantastic pour. So these two mechs look like they've come from the Comstar Force Pack, so it looks like there is a method in the way they're collating the mechs in the display boxes. But yeah, that's the stats there. You get a pilot card as well, so there it's a definitely Comstar with special pilot ability there as well. So nice, two good mechs. That's fantastic. Oh my god, I can't believe, Ben, do you know that mech?
Ghost Bear mech, isn't it?
Yeah, it is associated with as a totem for the Ghost Bear clan, but that is a Kodiak. In other units, it's used as a Solomar, but I think Ghost Bear use it as one of their frontline mechs. Absolutely amazing, ferocious beast. Massive mech. Great pull, because I was looking to paint up another one of these. I will do a video to show you some ones I've done as a garrison unit, and they've come out really brilliantly. So yeah, really nice pull there. Fantastic.
Those claws on it, do they actually do anything?
No, so they're purely for aesthetics, and this is the claws that Ben is talking about. But in optional rules, and I think in one of the TROs, the claws can be used as weapons, and there are some rules for it. But in the standard game, no, they're purely for show. The one I painted up, I actually did paint it as claws, kind of. I just thought the aesthetic just looks brilliant, so it's just definitely worth doing.
Miniature.
Oh, this is definitely a Comstar kind of yeah. So Ben's just pulled a. Do you know that, mate, Ben?
Black Knight.
Yeah, well done, Ben. It's definitely a Black Knight. And I am going to do another video on some of the models and sculpts of Black Knight, because it's actually one of my favorite looking mechs. Especially the new one. I think the new one, it just looks amazing. So again, another energy platform mech. Comstar use it. It's from the Star League era. Has a great staying power, and it's a command mech as well, so it's got a lot of utility and function as well for games. There you go. The mech just looks super.
Yeah, no, that is a nice sculpt.
And can we show the card?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. That's the Black Knight. That's the Alpha Strike card just there, and you can see the pilot there. It's a Demi Prince Center from Comstar. From the 312th Division. Some great pulls there. At the moment, the Comstar Force Pack is one of the more expensive ones as well. I mean, they do have 6 mechs, so it's definitely a good one to buy. Oh gosh, Ben, do you know what that is?
Stone Rhino?
Yep, that's a Stone Rhino behemoth. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning mech. Originally, the original design, I think, kind of was a similar something to it, came from BattleTech, but this one, yeah, and it's on one of the TROs.
So this was an unseen.
Yes, that's right.
Before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of the unseen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's a great sculpt. And again, I think Kerensky. No, sorry, big Big Red 40. He did a massive video on this with the origins of the Stone Rhino and how they. I mean, it's a 2-hour video, so well done. Props to him for that. But again, just a great, massive mech. And this is in one of the clan boxes. There you go. You can show that card. That's it. Which is your favourite one, Ben, so far that we've pulled?
So far,
Yeah.
I think probably in terms of sculpt,
Yeah.
I like the Black Knight. I think that's a nice kind of clean looking design. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit more familiar with some of the Inner Sphere ones and some of the clan ones, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, we had more time to play Inner Sphere than the clans anyway. I mean, when you play with clan mechs, it is kind of broken. This one, I believe, looks like the Kingfisher. The card should be able to tell us. Yep, it is a Kingfisher. There, that's the card for it. Another clan mech, beast of a mech as well. So they are tough and resilient. I mean, like so far, bar 2, they're all assault and heavy mechs. Sorry, they're all assault mechs, and we've got 2 heavies. So yeah, 4 assault so far and 2 heavy mechs.
Oh, wow. There you go.
I think this is probably one of Ben's favourite mechs.
Yeah, definitely. This one I do know what it is. Okay, that's Archer. And you get Cranston Snord
Oh really?
with this one. So is that a different variant?
This is from the clan. This would have been the primary version. They've got a different version in the Wolf Dragoons Force Pack and also in the Alpha Strike box set. But I didn't know Cranston Snord was in here, so I might be able to do a nice little Snord Irregulars, because they've got the Snord Irregulars Force Pack, which we'll do a video on. Again, I might do that with Ben, because it'd be interesting to see what he thinks of that. But yeah, it's a fantastic mech. Definitely one for the collection, because the Snords are legends as such. And the original the part of the lore with the Snord Irregulars is that they came along with Wolf Dragoons, and they were from the clans, so there's a bit of history there. That's, I believe, is a Nova Cat, developed in the late 3050s by one of the clans. Can't remember, but it was part of it didn't originally come with the clan invasion force when the clans invaded the Inner Sphere as part of the first wave, so it was used later on. I think if that mech was around earlier, no, actually I think it would have been a different story anyway. I don't think the Nova Cat would have been able to help out much. It is a great mech though. And this is the last box, so we've gone through the 9, and it looks like Ben's pulled a clan mech. And again, you have to forgive me about that. I think that's a Black Hawk, is it?
Yeah, Black Hawk.
Yep, that's a Black Hawk. I think we can normally tell because it's got a plethora of medium lasers. So yeah, the Black Hawk Nova Prime. Obviously, we're using the Inner Sphere name of Black Hawk. The clan variant is the Nova. So you can see some great pulls from this particular box set for display. Very lucky to get those mechs that we've got. I really wanted a Flashman. I think the Flashman is a great mech to have, because it's just relying on energy weapons means that you're going to avoid the ammo explosions, which is always a good thing. Same with the Black Knight as well. The King Crab is just a stalwart of a mech. So yes, amazing pulls, great mechs to have, and that's a very good box. I'm glad Ben was here to see that. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Energy weapons, ammo explosions, kind of gives a bit of jeopardy.
No, it does. It does. And I think that's why you get so many deaths. I think some of the campaigns that we've been playing in the enemy forces have been suffering about 50% casualty rate, generally through ammo explosions. I think that's, they say it's a very risky business being a merc. And it's a merc's life, isn't it? So anyway, we'll go to the next 10.
Okay.
And we'll try and speed it up so you can see what we're getting as well. So what other mechs am I really looking forward to? I think Mad Cats, Vultures, you can never go wrong with. Oh my God, I just seen what Ben just pulled out, and I think that is another Flashman.
Here's another Flashman.
There you go. I wonder what we're going to be using.
Got your wish. You got.
Yeah, two Flashmen, brilliant mechs. They are good. They do look a bit, shall I say, dorky, but it's no different from like the Imp, for example, which has a massive dome egghead type, or the Shogun, or the Maki. And we'll do another video on the Pluralishin Force Pack. But yeah, it's a great mech. I do like it. I think it's a great for a green pilot to be in. So, oh my god!
Another duplicate.
Yeah, another Archer. Fantastic. That's brilliant. That is good stuff.
I mean, it's good to have more. You want lots of those, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, for a typical fire lance, most people would put 2 Archers or 2 indirect fire weapons platforms in there. So it's great to see that. And again, you can never have enough Archers, even though they are very much ammo reliant. I mean, one of the legend pilots, Archer, was Jamie Wolf, the Wolf Dragoons. Another Nova Cat. I think the random mechs have not been so random from my regular buying place. But again, it's just a great looking mech, and I think right, so some of these mechs, you can customize them, which is brilliant. So I think I can like take off the arms, take off the legs, do some Franken mech swaps, and then all of a sudden you've got a nice little custom mech as well. So I think this one's got to go to my custom box. We'll put those over there so you can see the ones that we've pulled so far.
So far.
Oh my god, it looks like it's very much a duplicate. It's like another Black Hawk. And again, Black Hawks are great mechs. Front line found through many of the clans. A nice pull there, strong mech for that weight category anyway.
Okay, you're going to lay some money on this, see whether it's the same as something you've already pulled.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully it'll be something different. But I think that's the... Oh, jeez. I think there must have been duplicate displays and then they've just taken from some of the ones. But yeah, that is another Kodiak. I'm not going to complain. I think there's a great looking mech.
Could be worse.
And it could be a lot worse, yeah. What would be your worst pull in terms of mechs that you wouldn't want to see being pulled?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you know what? Some of the ones that are kind of a bit seen as not so good are actually the ones that I kind of like. So things like, I don't know, Vulcan, Assassin. I know they're in the new mercenaries thing. But.
So Ben's just pulled another Black Knight. Great. I'm not going to complain because it's one of my favourite mechs and I love them. I think people should go around in companies of them. That and the Thug and the Marauder are my 3, and Battlemaster, sorry. But the Battlemaster has to be the old classic. So anyway, that's another Black Knight. Very similar. I think there is a kind of some sort of duplication in some of the forces.
Okay, you've almost got a lance.
Oh my god, that's well, I think my wish might be coming true. So that's a 3rd Black Knight. Amazing. That is good. And again, I'm not going to complain because it's a great mech. And I will be doing, like I said, a video on this because I've got some really cool stuff to show.
Right.
This one, I believe, that looks like Ben. That looks like a summoner or it's the Vixen. There you go, the Vixen and Incubus. It looks like one of the unseen mechs from ages ago.
Wasp, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah, a Wasp, a Valkyrie. But again, it's just a nice mech. I like the style of it. It's very humanoid, Gundam kind of look to it. And anyway, it's a different mech. I think some of these mechs, which are lesser known, you can definitely use them for custom mechs or designs, or Solaris, for example, which would be good. No, unbelievable. Okay. That's just shocking, isn't it, Ben?
It is. What are the chances?
So another Stone Rhino behemoth, just amazing. I can't believe that. What a fantastic mech. It'd be great to paint. I've seen some amazing paint schemes that people have been doing where they've got a stripe going down the front. So again, I'm looking forward to painting that one up for sure. And this is the last one of the 10.
Final one. Let's see what we get.
I'm laughing because you won't believe it. It's a king crab, and we've already pulled one. So in terms of these are pretty much all high top end pulls that we've had, and like the last 10, I bought them in 2 or 3 different purchases because when I buy another force pack just to make up for free shipping, I kind of like putting a couple of blind packs in. So yeah, just unbelievable.
Yeah, kind of all things that you want.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Nothing,
I mean,
nothing there you don't want.
no, I mean, you can definitely do a Star League force. You can do a company of Star League mech, couldn't you? Um, with the Black Knights, the King Crab, the Flashman, even the archers and stuff, because they were used back in the day as well. And then in terms of a assault garrison with the Stone Rhinos and the Kodiak, would be freaking amazing. And having the two Nova Cats, I think they'll probably go on my custom box because I've had a few already. But I think they're just great mechs, Ben. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think you've been quite lucky with those. I know there's some duplicates, but actually they're all good. I mean, and you can gives you a chance to paint things in different ways.
Yeah,
Try some different schemes.
Yeah,
out.
absolutely right. And I think that's one of the great things about these mechs is that you get to try out new paint schemes, and I will go through some. But I'm hoping that at some point Ben, who's been dawdling on painting some of his mechs for how long, Ben?
We won't talk about how long.
And I have tried to get him to. I mean, he has got. I think you did buy some paints, didn't you?
I did. I've got everything that I need. I just haven't done it yet.
He's lacking the motivation. So, guys, please do encourage Ben down in the comments below. Tell him to get on with it, because we'll do a video. He can do a reveal of your paint scheme, maybe.
Okay, deal.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. And then also do leave another comment down if you want Ben back for another video at some point as a special guest. And anyway, do let me know which mechs you like from the pulls that we've had, and I'll catch you in the next video. Happy hunting. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.